All right. So welcome, Amanda. How are you? Good. So let's start with Abby. Talk about Abby. Tell me who Abby is.
Abby is my daughter. She is 8 years old, and she has a undiagnosed neuromuscular disorder that has left her unable to walk or talk.
Oh.
She is happy as can be, and she's a fantastic sitter. But cognitively, she's probably about 12 months. So, but she weighs 50 pounds.
Okay.
So.
What's the future look like for Abby?
We actually don't know.
Oh,
We have
really?
no idea. She's probably had about millions of dollars worth of tests, and they cannot tell us what's wrong with Abby.
Wow.
So if you look at her, she looks normal
Yeah.
in a sense, but as I said, she doesn't have any of the developmentally, she's not where she should be. So
So scary for a parent not to know. I mean, that's got to be the hardest thing.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
So I've decided that I don't look at the internet anymore, and I just, I enjoy her for who she is. And, she may not be typical, but in my eyes, she's perfect.
Sure.
She's
She's your
perfect.
daughter.
She's my daughter.
Absolutely.
She's my daughter.
Now you were introduced to me by Lori, Lori Toscas,
Yeah.
and who's a wonderful human being.
Absolutely.
Does so much with the Boston Strong Ducks.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And the more I get to know Lori, the more amazing she becomes.
Yeah.
What was your relationship with Lori? How did you meet Lori?
Through a friend, actually. I work at Uxbridge High School, so I had a friend who's a teacher who connected me with a friend who connected us with Lori, and she has done so much PR on Abby's behalf that I am absolutely overwhelmed by the support and the help that we have gotten from her.
Now, Abby is in need of something.
She is.
And
yes.
what do we need for Abby? What are we trying to get for
We
her?
need a handicap accessible van.
Okay.
To transport her back and forth safely.
Now, a lot of people may think, well, it's a van. Just go to the
Right.
car dealership and get a van.
Right,
But what
exactly.
what does that entail?
So after you pay for the van, then you have to pay for the conversion of that van.
Okay.
And so the conversion alone is $20,000 on top of the price of the van. So
Yeah. And you want a new van. You want a
I
good
would
van.
like a new
Sure.
van. I'm hoping it's probably a van that I'm going to have for 10 or 15 years. So I would like a new van. So it's about $50,000 to $60,000, for a van, so to be able to transport her. But I need to do so safely at this point. So she's just getting too heavy for me to carry.
Right. And how are you raising the money for this?
Through GoFundMe, through social media, through the news took us on Christmas Day, and
Yeah.
through you guys, and word of mouth, and just reaching out and asking for help. It's really overwhelming. It's
I'm
really
sure it is.
overwhelming. So
And when did you learn of all this? When did this start happening?
we started actually fundraising about a year and a half ago,
Okay.
but we really didn't have a lot of momentum. And then we were able to raise about $18,000 on our own.
Good
and
start.
Then, yeah, it was a great start, fantastic start. And but then it kind of just flatlined. So we decided that Lori connected us with a Boston news channel. It just kind of has the momentum is going, and we're just trying to keep the momentum up.
We want to
and
keep it going.
We
Absolutely.
do, absolutely.
So where are we at right now? How much more do we
Just
need?
over $30,000.
$30,000,
Yeah,
great.
it's amazing.
And
It's
how much
amazing.
more are you looking? It looks like we're getting close.
We're getting close. So 20 would be so ideal, and I
Another
could just
20.
go in and just get it. But I'll take anything at this point. I mean, so it's for my daughter. So
Yeah.
I'll do what I got to do.
How
you
can
know.
people learn more about Abby? They can probably go to the GoFundMe
They can go to the
page, right?
GoFundMe page. It's called Abby and Family Need Handicap Van.
Okay.
And or you can Facebook on my Facebook, and it's Amanda DeStafeno, and feel free to check it out there. And yeah.
Now, Amanda, what do you do at Uxbridge?
I'm an
Uxbridge
adjustment
Schools?
counselor.
Adjustment counselor. What's an
Adjustment
sorry.
counselor, that's okay. Basically, I work with students are on a social, emotional, behavioral level.
Oh.
So I'm a counselor there in the high school.
Okay.
Grades 9 through 12. Fantastic place.
Yeah, so really what we're asking folks is to help one of our local friends in need. And Amanda and Abby could really use your support and your help and anything you can give. And I know there's people out there everywhere asking for something, but I think if we all, if we had $1,000, it'd be nice to give it to one person. But with so many people in need, why not break that up a little bit? Give a little bit to Abby, give a little bit to that neighbor down the street that needs something. And then I think if we all do that, then everybody makes out. So
Absolutely.
what we're looking for is any donation.
Any donation.
Anything.
Anything would be helpful.
What's Abby's schedule like? Like, you're going to get the van, and what does that entail? A day in the life of Abby.
Day in the life of Abby. Well, Abby does go to public school, so so basically it would be me transporting her to daycare in the morning, and then she takes a specialized bus, and she spends 8 hours at school, like most typical kids, and
Sure.
then she'd come home and on her bus, and then we would have the van to take her wherever she wanted to go. Or she does have a 10-year-old brother who is very active, so and then Ab's very typical in the sense she likes Austin and Ally and the Disney Channel, and but in other ways she's just Abby, and that's the best way I can explain it. I don't know what's wrong with her, and I don't know what her future holds. So I just enjoy her for today.
You live in the Providence
I
area.
do.
But you work in Uxbridge.
I do.
So there's a lot of driving right there.
There is a
alone.
lot of driving. There is a lot of driving.
A lot of coordination, I would imagine.
There
and-
is.
Okay. Well, once again, give everybody the information on how they can help out.
Sure. So the GoFundMe account is Abby and Family Need Handicap Van, or feel free, my Facebook, it's Amanda DeStafeno.
I think you're an inspiration, staying so positive.
I'm just a mom taking
from an
care of her
outside.
kid.
Exactly. But I wish more parents would just do that on a regular daily basis with
thank
their
you.
children.
Thank
So
you.
to see the struggles you're going through and what Abby's going through, and to have such a positive outlook, and really, from what I'm understanding, is treating Abby like she's just one of the kids.
She's just one of the kids.
Because she is.
Right. She's absolutely is. I don't, people say that, I don't know any different. I mean, I do because I have a typical 10-year-old son.
Yeah.
But I don't know any different regarding raising an 8-year-old daughter.
Or
She's
raising
my-
Abby.
Right.
That is Abby.
That's
Abby is Abby.
That's my daughter. So I hope I'm doing what everybody else would be doing. I hope I'm, as any other mother would do, protect and advocate and do what they have to do for their kids.
Well, as you know, working with the kids in Uxbridge, it's a case-by-case basis.
Absolutely.
Every child is different.
Every child is different. Every child is different, and they all need different care in some way. And my Abby just happens to need different care, and it's all good. It's all good.
Well, this is the first time we've talked to Amanda here at WMRC, and as she mentioned, the Boston TV stations have been helping out. Now let's get our audience together and help out Abby and Amanda and the whole family. Thanks, Amanda, for coming down.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.